My favorite movie is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's just like the one movie that just has everything put together into one. It has rom-com, drama, thriller, action, like everything put into just one film. This movie is probably by far the best book adaptation because it is literally the comic. Like if you watch the movie and then you read the comic, you'll be like, wow, like that's that scene and that's this scene, because Edgar Wright really didn't have to add that much to the movie, and he really didn't have to subtract that much for the movie. And most of the scenes were already planned out for him because the comic is the screenplay. Visually, comedy scenes are just great. Like, Scott gets a phone call and a hand just pops out with a phone. You don't see whose hand it is, but you know that it's somebody's hand. And it's just really funny because it's like, whose is it? And just other things like that where there was like another scene where Knives comes to the door and goes like, is Scott here? Scott bursts through the window and Wallace goes, no, he actually just left. And then Scott goes, grabs his coat. The Crash and the Boys scene is a great scene too, with not just visual comedy but comedy in general, because they come out and it's Crash and the Boys, but there's a girl drummer, and Wallace goes, is that girl a boy too? And the guy goes, yes. And he was like, now this song is called I'm So Sad. So very, very sad. Here it goes. And he goes, so sad. Thank you. And Wallace goes, it's not a race, fellas. He goes like, this one goes out to the guy in the balcony. It's called We Hate You. Hope you die. And Wallace goes, sweet. I love this one. It's like, that type of comedy just gets me all the time. Just like little things like that. My favorite scene would have to be the Matthew Patel fight scene, for the reasons that it shows like Edgar Wright's like style right away, even though the beginning of the film does that. It's just like that scene like shows like how this movie's gonna play out with the first punch, because they're just playing their song and this guy just comes bursting through the ceiling, and then Scott just reverse punches him, and it's just like right then and there, you know, like this is gonna be a great film, because it just like went from like a band movie to a Street Fighter like Mortal Kombat movie, and it's just really like amazing. I watched this with a bunch of my friends and we were all like loving it from the start, like since the beginning. We're like, this is gonna be a great film, and we just started loving it. And it was just the Matthew Patel scene that made me realize what film can actually be, because I've never seen a piece of film that took qualities of a video game, that took qualities of like comedy, that took qualities of action movies and combined them, like all the things that I loved as a teenager, as that age, that young, together and made that film. And it was just so great, because like the best part is when Scott's like doing the ultimate combo, and my friend just got up from the chair and he's just freaking out going, oh my god, 12 combo. He's like, did you see that? We're like, Brendan, it was 65. And he just fell to the ground going, 65 combo. And we're just screaming in my basement, just freaking out over Scott beating up some guy because he got a 65 combo reversal. It's just all out blast, hell of a good time. Just amazing. Best movie to quote, bread makes you fat, milks and eggs, bitch. We almost held hand once, but then she got embarrassed. He knocked the highlights out of her hair. You know what sucks? Everything. I just sort of feel like I'm on drugs when I'm with you. Not that I do drugs, unless you do drugs, in which I do drugs all the time. You punch me in the boob. All the scenes are just so like good. So good.